The word for you today, beginning a new week, Monday, August the 7th, learn to disagree agreeably. Now, most of us got the learn to disagree part down, but the learn to disagree agreeably, that can be a different story. Colossians chapter 3, verse 12 to 14. If you don't have this marked in your Bible, I would encourage you to do this. Paul says, therefore, as God's chosen people, holy and dearly loved, clothe yourselves with compassion, kindness, humility, gentleness, and patience. Bear with each other, and forgive whatever grievances you may have against one another. Forgive as the Lord forgave you, and over all these virtues put on love, which binds them all together in perfect unity. It's saying clothe yourselves with compassion, kindness, humility, goodness. What he's saying is we don't wake up that in the morning automatically like that. We have to make sure that we're that way. Now, we have relationships with people. And if you have a relationship with someone, you know what? We're going to have disagreements. That's going to happen. There's not going to be anybody that you're going to agree with all the time. So the important thing is not to work on agreeing all the time. The important thing is how to handle it when we do disagree. So what can this verse tell us about helping us to handle people that we disagree with? Well, it starts off as God's chosen people. Realize we are children of God. And how about that person you disagree with? Is that a son of God or a daughter of God? If it is, it might make us look at them just a little bit different. As God's chosen people, holy, because we're chosen, God has set us apart for a purpose. As God's chosen people, holy and dearly loved. God didn't just choose us and say, okay, I'm going to choose you. I guess I don't have any better options here. I'm just going to choose you. He loved us. He loves us, and He's going to use us, and He wants to work through us. As God's chosen people, holy and dearly loved, clothe yourselves. We are to intentionally put on compassion, intentionally put on kindness and humility. It means we have to make an effort to do that. You get up each morning and you put on certain types of clothes. You intentionally choose the clothes that you wear. Well, the same way we can intentionally choose to be the kind of people we want to be. And then bear with each other and forgive. Bear means to put up with each other. You know, we can find faults in everybody, and we can focus on those faults, or we can say, okay, yeah, they've got some weak areas here, but boy, you know what? They've got so many better qualities. Bear with each other and forgive. Forgive. No one will ever do more against us than what we have done against God. And God forgives us, and He tells us that we are to forgive others because He has forgiven us. So as God's chosen people, holy and dearly loved, clothe yourselves and bear with each other, forgive. Because we are God's children, we can think for ourselves and even disagree with others. God gives us the right to think. In our disagreements, we can be godly and kind and gentle and patient. We can try to see things from their point of view and try to understand them better. We forgive them when they have outbursts against us. And we love them because God created them just like He created us. Not necessarily because of anything they've done, because of who they are in Him. We're going to disagree with people. There was a veteran American League baseball umpire named Bill Guthrie. He was calling a game, and his catcher on his team was just giving him fits all day long, just disagreeing with just about every call that he made. And it got towards the end of the game, and the umpire said, son, you've been a big help to me calling balls and strikes today, and I appreciate it. But I think I've got the hang of it now, so I'm going to ask you to go to the clubhouse and show whoever's there how to take a shower. What did he do? Well, the umpire kicked him out of the game. Did it in a very kind way, but he kicked him out of the game. Unfortunately, we don't have the option usually of kicking people out of our lives. Instead, we need to learn how to disagree agreeably. And it starts with us intentionally putting on compassion and kindness and goodness. So how about you, the people that you live with? I don't know what time of the day you're watching this. It might be evening. Hopefully it's morning. If it's morning, then okay, let's put this in practice today. Let's put on that kindness and goodness. So when we come to a disagreement, we handle it well. Maybe it's in the evening. Well, let me ask you, have you had any disagreements today? How'd you handle it? We don't have to be ugly when we disagree. We can disagree agreeably. Have a good day.